Children, we will continue the video with the topic circle. You know that circle is a curve which is two-dimensional and it is not a polygon. We will see different parts of a circle. First, you see this is a center. What is a center? Center is a point inside a circle which is equidistant from all the given points of the circumference. The circumference is a new word to this outer circle. This is equal distance apart. This is a center and it is represented with a letter A or C, putting a point at the middle of the figure. Next comes your radius. Let us see different parts. First is radius. What is a radius? It is the distance from the center of a circle to any point on the circle, whether it is E, D, C, B, A. There are 5 different points on the circle and O is the center which is equal distance from all the points. So this is center and this is a radius. OE is equals to OA. You can see this line segment. OA is equals to OB and OB is equals to OC. Here all the line segments are known as radius. If we have a one radius inside a circle, it is a singular form, radius. But when there are two or more than two, we call it as radii. So plural of radius is radii. Next come diameter. What is a diameter, children? Diameter is double of radius. When we add two radius, BO plus OE, we get a diameter. So it is the distance across a circle passing through the center. When there are two points on the center, when they are connected and those 2 points they are connected via a center, it is known as diameter. What is a circumference? Circumference is the distance around the circle. This purple edge, the outer boundary of a circle, is a circumference. So it is the distance around the circle. Next come arc. What is an arc? An arc is a part of a circumference of a circle. This mouse pointer you can follow to know about arc. This is a arc. It is a continuous part of the curved line forming from a circle. We have two types of arc, which is a minor arc. This green is a smaller arc, so we call it as minor. This purple outer line is a major arc, we call as major arc. It is longer than the green one, so we call it as major arc. Next, you can see this is a chord, the line joining the 2 points on the circle irrespective of center. It is not necessary that this is passing through the center. No, a chord is just connecting 2 points on the circumference with a straight line. That is called as chord. So this arc with chord gives you a segment, and when the segment is small, you call it as minor segment. When the segment is big, this big purple region, cutted one, you call it as major segment. Next comes chord. As I told you, it is a straight line segment with its end point on the circumference of a circle. It has the end point at the circumference of a circle. So this is a straight line. This is a one chord. purple one. This is the second chord, the green color. And children, you will be seeing that this is known as BE as a diameter. We're calling it as a chord also. Please remember, diameter is the biggest chord. Diameter can be a chord, but all chord cannot be a diameter. You remember the basic property of diameter, that it should pass through the center. It is also connecting the 2 points on the circle, but it should pass via center. So this is a diameter as well as chord. These two new term again. This is inside the circular region. This is known as interior of the circle. The outer region is called the exterior of the circle. Now let us see what is a segment. This we have seen a segment. Segment is a region in the interior of a circle enclosed by an arc. PQ, you know this is an arc. PQ is an arc, and PQ is also this line segment is also the chord. So area between the chord and the arc is known as, this area enclosed by this chord and arc is known as segment. And when it is smaller in area, it is known as minor. When the area is bigger, we call it major. Then what is sector? Sector is again a new topic. Let us see what is a sector. It is the area enclosed inside the interior of a circle between the radii, between the two radii. OP and OQ are two radii and an arc. So a sector is an area inside a circle which is enclosed by two radii OP and OQ and an arc. This is an PQ, this is an arc. So this is a definition. What is a radius, diameter and circumference? Children, there is a special word pi you will remember, that pi is just a ratio of circumference to the diameter, and its value is 3.14, which is unlimited, but you will remember 3.14. So this is known as pi. We have a special symbol to represent it. And what is a pi? It is circumference of, it is a ratio of circumference of a circle to the diameter. You know what is radius? It is a distance from the center to the outward point. What is a diameter? It is a straight line passing through the center and connecting the 2 points on the circle. Circumference is the distance around the circle. So let us come to the exercise. You have to identify these points into the circle. For this is a circle, you have to find the center. You know the center is O. You have to tell the three radii. What are the three radii? OA, OB, and OC. What is the diameter? Diameter is only AC. Children, you know what is diameter? It is twice of radius. Diameter is 2 times of radius. So AO plus OC gives you AC radius. What is a chord? Chord is, you know, what the area enclosed by the arc and the chord is known as, this is the segment, and this ED is a chord. So you know chord, and diameter is 2 a chord. You can also name AC as a chord. So you have two chords in the figure, ED and AC. So next is 2 point in the interior. This is the interior of the circle. O and P, these are the 2 points inside the circle. Next is a point in the exterior. The point which is outside the circle is the exterior point. So this point Q is the point outside the circle, which is exterior point. Next is a sector. Sector AOB. You know this is a sector. You can define the sector that it is the area enclosed by the two radii and the arc. The area enclosed by two radii and the arc is sector AOB. And then this comes segment. Again, we have two segments. This is minor segment. This is the major segment. Segment ED is a minor one, and EABCD, it is a major segment. Let us come to the next question. Is every diameter of a circle is also a chord? Yes, you know that diameter is the longest chord of the circle. Next says, is every chord of a circle is also a diameter? No, because to be a diameter it should pass through the center, but chord never, it's not always it is passing through the center. It can cut in any way. Question number 3. Draw any circle and mark all these points. So we have seen that we have to mark its center. So I mark O as the center. B says mark a radius. So I have taken a radius as OA. You can take it as any radius. You can take OP also. You can take OC also. You can take OQ. You have many radii. Next, you have to take a diameter. Diameter is only the straight line which is connecting the 2 points passing through the center, which is PQ. PQ is a diameter. Then you have to take a sector. I have taken this shaded region as a sector. COQ is the sector. Next, you have to take a segment. Equal part says you have to find the segment. So I have taken this shaded region as a segment, PSR as a segment. Then you have to take a point in its interior. I have taken this M point as interior. You can change the name. You can put any name with any alphabet. A point in its exterior. K is the point which I took as an exterior one. This is an exterior point. Next, you have to take an arc. So I have taken EF as an arc of the circle. You can take this P, E also you can take P as any 2 points out on the circumference is a arc. Question 4. Say true or false. Two diameter of a circle will necessarily intersect. Always intersect because they are meeting at the center. The center is the intersecting point. Question B says, the center of a circle is always in its interior. Obviously, it is the interior of the circle. That is why having equal distance from the other points. Thank you, children.